Hello everybody, I'm Hemapriya. On behalf of Sri Aurobindo Society, I welcome you all. In this video, I'm going to talk about New Age Experiential Innovative Ideas, which was compiled by ZIIEI Investment Innovation for Education Initiative, that is ZIIEI. So in this video, there is an zero investment idea which was brought up from the state ZIIEI and Daman, and there is an innovative teacher who described an innovative idea called innovative case study that is called learning through games. So we all know that games, all students really love to play games. So a teacher will be coming up with an idea where games, while they play games also, they can learn many things. So it is linked to the games as well as it is that games would be linked to their academical subjects also. So a teacher will be coming up with an idea called learning in the sand. A story will be making in the sand. So there is an innovative idea where we really tend to, or when I was a childhood, I really tend to play on the mud. I used to always play on the mud, writing on the mud, playing on the mud. So we used to build mountains, we used to build houses. So a lot of things we'll be doing in the mud, and we wanted to make our hands to be dirt. So a teacher will be observe all how the students are really excited in doing what the way they were, and a teacher links these academics with the way they do it. So that is what learning through their games. So a teacher will be making a small piece, it's a small piece of wooden thing. In that wooden thing, a sand. In that wooden plate or in a wooden thing, there will be a lot of sand, and that would be kept inside the class. Whereas all the students will be forming in a group or maybe individually, they'll be sitting in front of that and they will be writing or doing diagrams in the mud, in the sand. Okay, in the sand they would be writing it. So a story would be narrated. That a teacher will be talking about a story, first introduction about a story. For example, Rabbit and Tortoise is a very simple story. That story will be narrated by a teacher. That story diagrams, how would be a rabbit, how would be that finishing race would end on, how would be the tortoise. So all those imagination diagrams will be drawn by students. So when they draw those diagrams, and as well as they will be writing dialogues in the mud itself. So when they do this, or when they make those stories in the mud and they'll be talking those dialogues with one to other, that is the way of communication they do. They really love to do this way of speaking, because they're learning something and they're getting revising of this subject called a story called Rabbit and Tortoise through this playing atmosphere or learning environment. So this makes them to remember very easily when the examination is appearing to them. So this is how a teacher would make them to involve in some activity, physical activity, and she will make all the students to learn which is related to their academics as well as linked with the games in the way of they really love to do it. So I think when they do this, they won't get bored up with the subjects, and they really wanted to learn more and more, play with the sand more and more, and they learn really a lot of stories. They're not limited to only Rabbit and Tortoise. They are bound to do many things. So this is how you can also make some physical activities and interact the students into these learning through games activities. And if you wanted to know more about our innovative ideas, you can subscribe to our channel called ZIIEI. If you're watching this video on the Facebook, make sure you like our page. Thank you so much for watching.